Right, let's talk about Zoom. So you probably already know Zoom. It's an app where you can video call with people and it's very straightforward. It works very well, but there are some minor issues, really minor issues. Not a real biggie. No, I'm just kidding. These issues are actually pretty bad and you should really be aware of these. So Zoom became very popular due to the coronavirus, of course, and now it has 20 million users, which is an epic crazy number, I think, for users on an app or on a browser or on a downloaded version, for example. But with those extra users also comes extra threat if you think about online privacy. So I'll just go over the most noticeable issues I've found in the privacy framework of Zoom when reading and searching and trying stuff out. So the first one, hackers can actually monitor or take over your Mac when you've installed Zoom, and that's due to the 0 days in the software. A 0 day is actually a vulnerability in Zoom, and it has 2 of these. This has been discovered by someone and it's not good. Because of this, hackers can actually monitor and take over your camera, which is crazy and reminds me like when you're watching sites you shouldn't be watching and you always cover your webcam. You know what I'm talking about. Second thing, the meeting IDs, they are random, but looks like they are very easy to guess. By the way, Boris Johnson, if you put a picture of your Zoom meeting with every important parliament member on Twitter with the Zoom meeting ID, you might get an issue due to the privacy and stuff. Zoom is also not transparent at all and they track you everywhere. It's even in the privacy statement on the website that they track you in Facebook, even if you don't have a Facebook account. They just give all your information, all your data to Facebook and they're like, hey, Facebook, you can have this, no worries, even if you don't have any Facebook. So, but now they actually stopped that. So that's good, but still not good from the start. A big factor also, there is no end-to-end encryption, which you, for example, do have on WhatsApp, but you don't have end-to-end encryption on Zoom, which means that administrators, for example, or moderators on Zoom, people who work on the app, can actually just come in and check out your call you're doing with your family. It also sometimes exposes mail addresses and photos as well. And it has an attention tracking feature, which is advertised for professors, for people who are teaching via Zoom. If a student, for example, clicks away, they get a notification that they are not attentive at that time. But the fact that when you install Zoom, Zoom installs on your PC a attention tracking feature means that they track everything you're doing on your PC. That's just crazy. They track when you click away from Zoom and what you're doing at that time. Do you understand that? That's not good. Not good. Also, never click on this link when you see it. Click on a safe link, an HTTPS, of course. If you click on this link, you will leak your Windows password. And we don't want that, of course. So SpaceX, the company of Elon Musk, actually decided that they are not going to work with Zoom anymore. People who work for the company are not allowed to work with Zoom anymore due to all these privacy concerns. But Zoom actually responded to everything because they face a lot of backlash. And they're going to have a 90-day feature freeze, which means that they won't going to be having new features for 90 days and they're going to see if they can fix all the safety privacy issues they have been having the last days and weeks. Now, that was a short overview on what the issue really is about. Now, how can you prevent, if you already have Zoom installed and if you are using Zoom on a daily basis and you don't have any alternative, how can you prevent this from happening? Well, there are 2 or 3 things you can do. First one, delete the app on your PC. Don't use the app on your PC, use the browser. It's very important that you use the browser. If you actually install the app, all the information is stored on your computer and they can see everything that's on your computer when you've installed the app. It works equally well in a browser and you won't have any security threats, or at least less security threats compared to when it's installed on your MacBook Pro or your Windows PC, for example. A tip I can give for Mac users, install Oversight. This sees which applications, websites or other things have access to your webcam or to your microphone. And that can be important to know if they are, for example, accessing your microphone or your webcam without you knowing. Another tip for most users, but on Mac, for example, you have a very small green light when your webcam turns on. This is probably something you already know, but the light turns on when the webcam is on. So that's easy to see when your webcam is on. Very easy. Not a real big thing. You probably already knew this. On your iPhone, the biggest tip I can give you is make sure you reboot your iPhone once every 2 days or something. Because if there is malware or other stuff installed on your iPhone, and that's not specifically talking about Zoom, but for every other thing concerning privacy, just reboot your phone and it will redo everything and all malware will be deleted normally. So every 2 days, every day, I mostly do it about 3 times a week, and it makes sure your phone stays safe without malware and other stuff you don't need on your phone, of course. And last thing I can give you, and this is the best one, don't use the app. Because it's right now not safe. I know they are doing a lot. They are trying their best to fix everything, but it's not fixed and it's not going to be fixed very soon. There is a great alternative out there. It's called Yeti. I've not really used it, but I've checked it out already. And it looks almost exactly the same. And it's a multi-platform open source, which means that all people can work on it and it's way safer than, for example, Zoom. Right, that was my explanation on this topic. I hope you learned something. If this video helped you, leave a like and leave a sub and let me know, are you using Zoom? Were you using Zoom? Are you going to use something different now? I would like to know and start a discussion in the comments. Thank you for watching this video and I hope I'll see you in my next one.